The Phantom Driver, San Antonio's most chilling, unsolved mystery. A young woman disappears. Her car is abandoned. The surveillance footage? A faceless figure deliberately avoiding every camera shot. Is this a coincidence, or part of a carefully orchestrated plan? In the next 12 minutes, we'll unravel one of the most disturbing mysteries of 2024, and your theory might be the key to solving it. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Join our community seeking justice and answers in cases like this one. Stay with us, because what you see today might help bring closure tomorrow. The Vanishing, April 7th, 2024. San Antonio, Texas. The sun rises on what seems like any other day, but for 26-year-old Emily Garcia, it's the day she vanishes into thin air. 9 a.m. Emily doesn't show up for her usual morning run. 11 a.m. Her apartment is eerily quiet. No sign of a struggle, but no sign of her. 1 p.m. The police are called, and a search begins. April 9th. Emily's car is found abandoned at a nearby strip mall parking lot. But here's where things get even stranger. Surveillance footage shows someone parking Emily's car, but in every frame, their face is hidden by a tree. Was this pure bad luck, or something more calculated? Look closely. What do you see? Pause the video and drop your thoughts below. Could this person be hiding something much bigger? Who was Emily Garcia? To understand this mystery, we need to know Emily Garcia. She wasn't just another face on a missing persons poster. She was a life interrupted. Emily was a 26-year-old graphic designer, known for her vibrant personality and love of fitness. Friends called her the glue of their group. She had just landed a major project and moved into a trendy apartment in San Antonio's art district. But on April 7th, everything changed. After a weekend with friends, Emily went silent. No calls, no texts. She was just gone. What happened in those crucial hours? Stay with us. Your observation could be the key to cracking this case. The timeline of a disappearance. Let's walk through the timeline of Emily's final hours. Every second counts in a missing persons case, and these moments could hold the key to solving this mystery. 6:30 a.m. Emily's fitness tracker shows her waking up right on schedule. 6:45 a.m. She sends a text to her running buddy. See you in 15. 7 a.m. Emily typically leaves for her morning run. 7:05 a.m. Her running buddy texts, "Where are you?" No response. 9 a.m. She doesn't show up at her usual running route. 11 a.m. Her family grows concerned as her phone goes to voicemail. 1 p.m. Her parents rush to her apartment. What they found was chilling. The apartment looked untouched. Her bed was made, her running shoes by the door. A half-empty coffee mug sat on the counter, still warm. And her car? Vanished. Put yourself in the investigator's shoes. What stands out in this timeline? The Phantom Driver. 2 days after Emily's disappearance, her car was found parked at a strip mall, 20 miles from her home. But this discovery only deepened the mystery. Surveillance footage captures the moment the car was parked, but just as the driver steps out, a tree perfectly blocks their face in every frame. It's as if the Phantom Driver knew exactly where to stand. Could someone really time their actions so perfectly to avoid detection? Or was it just luck? Let's break this down. The car was parked at 2:37 a.m. on April 9th. The driver exits and walks away in exactly 8 seconds. In all 240 frames of footage, their face is obscured. What are the odds of this happening by chance? Astronomically low. theories that could break the case. Before we move forward, let's explore stalker behavior in more depth. Stalking cases often involve a pattern of behavior over time. In Emily's case, her social media presence had become a focal point for someone who remained in the shadows. But here's the chilling reality. Many stalking cases escalate from online harassment to real-world danger. Was this what happened to Emily? Was someone watching her every move? In 75% of cases where women are killed by their stalker, the warning signs were there: obsessive behavior, anonymous accounts, unwanted contact. Did Emily try to report this behavior, or did it go unnoticed? Theory 1. The stalker. In the months before she vanished, Emily confided in friends that she felt like she was being watched. A neighbor reported seeing a suspicious figure lingering near her apartment. Her social media shows someone obsessively liking and commenting on her posts from anonymous accounts. Was Emily being targeted long before she disappeared? What do you think? Could this person have been waiting for the right moment to strike? Theory 2. Human trafficking. Texas is a major hotspot for human trafficking, with San Antonio sitting along the I-10 corridor, often called the superhighway for human trafficking. Could Emily have been taken as part of an organized operation? With no struggle, no witnesses, this theory gained traction. But here's the twist. If this was a trafficking operation, why abandon the car in such a public place? Theory 3. The phantom driver. Finally, there's the phantom driver. This theory suggests that Emily's disappearance and the car abandonment were two separate events. Could this person have known the area well enough to avoid cameras, or were they hired to dump the car? Was this an attempt to mislead investigators? If the phantom driver isn't the kidnapper, who are they, and why go to such lengths to conceal their identity? Which theory holds the most weight? In cases like these, it's often a fresh perspective that breaks things wide open. Emily's final moments. Let's rewind to Emily's final moments. Her phone last pinged at 6:45 a.m., right before she was supposed to leave for her run. But her smartwatch tells a different story. It shows she never even made it out the door. 43 a.m. Emily's smartwatch detects an elevated heart rate. 6:44 a.m. Sudden movement toward the front door. 45 a.m. All movement stops. What happened in those 2 minutes? Did Emily see someone? Was there a confrontation at the door? These final data points are like whispers from the past. What are they trying to tell us? Share your interpretation in the comments. The family's fight for justice. As weeks turned into months, Emily's case grew cold. But for her family, the fight never stopped. Emily's mother, Sofia Garcia, became a fierce advocate, tirelessly keeping her daughter's case in the public eye. "We won't stop until we bring Emily home,"
she said, her voice breaking, but her resolve unshakable.
This is where you come in. Every share, every retweet, every conversation about Emily's case keeps her story alive. You could be the one to spark the breakthrough. Will this case ever be solved? As we approach the end of this baffling case, one question remains. Will we ever know what really happened to Emily Garcia? The truth is, cold cases are solved every day. Sometimes it takes just one person to come forward with that crucial piece of information. Could that person be you? Emily's case remains open, and investigators are still following leads. But they need your help. Your observations, your theories, your fresh perspective could unlock this mystery. If this case left you with questions, hit that like button. And when you subscribe, you're not just watching, you're joining a community dedicated to seeking justice for Emily and others like her. Remember, in the world of true crime, no detail is too small. Your insight might just be the missing piece that brings Emily home. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and never stop asking questions. Somewhere out there, the truth is waiting to be uncovered.